Hello, everybody, and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. As a reminder, this is part of a ongoing thing where I'm going to replay some of my favorite games, along with still doing new ones. So they'll just be
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
a couple different games in the work. I mean, it won't really affect you because it'll all go up at the this will all go up together in one time. But yeah, so I'm replaying. This is one of my very favorite games of all time. I have a lot of very favorite games of all time, but this is one of them, and I'm gonna play it through with you. We have gone. This is episode 3 now, and yeah, we just finished up Barbara's room. We're going into the basement. And as per usual, I am going to show you as many details as I can. Because this game is beautiful and cool, and I find something new every time I play it through, which has been several times already. This is a pool table. Here is Fenn's workshop.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
So here's the punching bag that we saw in Barbara's story.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
There's Elvin O's. Parrot. Pea soup. That's a lot of pea soup.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Jiggly Farms. Concord grape jelly. You can't tell what that cereal is, though. Tasty beans. Here it is. Sweetie Crisps. That's it.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Here's the bunker. Walter. Oh, that's the bed from upstairs. Brazil, Russia, Thailand, India. Bonjour de France. China. First aid kit. Yeah, an exercise bike. Trains. Okay. Let's go get Walter's story.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
So it's 1968.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Now it's 1976.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just...
It's now 2005.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
There's Alvino's.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
There's peanut butter.
And Calvin.
Is it a trash thing?
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Okay, yeah, that's Walter. So we have a branch filled in.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Okay.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house... I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the
Nice.
same mistakes she made.
This is the little garbage area.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
There's Walter. Let's look at this view. And the stars.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh, okay, again, details I've never noticed. There's a chair up in that tree. That's really interesting. You'll see
But
why
I thought
later.
you should know about your family.
Here's the totem.
And the history you're a part of.
We're just going a little bit out of our way, but I just want to look at things, show you things. I have actually never tried to go in the water, so I don't know how far we can get. Okay, so it's not very, but a little bit. Like onto the rock part, not the water. Okay. And here's the house from here.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
See more of the totem here. Close. It's as far as we can go here. Can I drop down? Because, okay. Because I did notice something back there that I forgot to go have us look at. So we're going to go do that real quick. That is here. Here is the storm grate from Molly's story. Look at that. What's that? I like that it looks like there's a tentacle coming out of it. Okay, like I said, I love this game. I want to show you as much of it as I can. We're gonna appreciate the beauty of everything they put into it because it's a phenomenally gorgeous game. Here's the view. Okay, let's keep going. See what more there is to see. Where these stairs lead us. Maybe a few more looks at the view. Okay, let's keep going.
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
So now we're in the backyard. Here's the swing from Calvin's story. And if you, well, we can go over this way.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Oh, okay. We're not going that way quite yet. So this is where we peeked through initially at the very beginning. And here's a lot of potty mix. They definitely bought in bulk. And again, we'll just... And there's the tree house from Molly's story.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
We have Derpy Jr. and Derpy, Lucy, Daisy. Lucy's clearly a dog. We know that Derpy and Derpy Jr. were both birds. Charlie is a cat. Burpy, Chirpy, Furpy, all those are birds. We know that. Lurpy and Zerpy. Then we have Zoe, Coco, and Tucker. Over here is Christopher, who is the goldfish, yes. Shadow, Shotzi, maybe. Oliver, Bob. There's a frog inside us falling over. Bailey.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly. Calvin. Sven and Edie. Walter. Walters is cool because you can do this. Look at this. And he's like free in the lake, looking out at the ocean, not stuck in a. That's like so poetic and sad. And Barbara.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Look around the monument. If you see the house. And as I said, there it is in the water. And here we can see it. If I can remember how to focus this, I think it is this button, but I don't remember. Oh, okay, it's zooming. Okay.
Edie said she dreamed
There
about
we
the
go.
old house every night.
There's the house. Okay, there we go.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gus and Sam and Gregory. Milton, who doesn't have a death date because I remember he went missing.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
I wonder if they didn't put as much on these graves, because
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
at this point,
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along.
at this point in the
For me
game,
to come back someday.
at this point in the
Find
game,
everything
okay.
out for myself.
At this point in the game, we haven't encountered those people yet, so they don't want to give away too many details. There's little nods, which I'm not going to point out right now. Okay. Let's climb a ladder. So now we are in the treehouse, which we can remember from
But
Molly's.
looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Okay, here we go. Oh gosh. This is nerve-wracking. So we can see. Let's do a quick, just like, look at everything moment here. Here we are. And we're gonna go up here.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Remember, Sam is from the Sam and Calvin. He's the brother that got to grow up.
They were both pretty intense.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I remember he's a photographer, so we have lots of film equipment and pictures.
Instead of
here.
hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Little footprints. Here's a taxidermy cat. Wonder which cat that was. Says K. Some jewelry, an airline ticket. There's a book of bears. Some umbrellas, a taxidermy goose. Okay, so guns. There's a little child safety locks on these.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
There's Finch. Okay. So here's. Like you have the little spaceman and the little soldier and the bullets too.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know, good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Oops, I did not mean to take that.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
This is what would happen if I went on a hunting trip, which is why I won't go on a hunting trip. Okay.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That's one of my favorite ways of telling the stories in the game. I really like that one. Okay. There's MREs, lots of MREs.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
I like this because clearly some of these were from Calvin's room. So we're going back along just because I want to see if there's a built-in drawing, but I don't see one. I don't see a built-in drawing here, so I'm gonna guess not. Over here. Okay. Okay. And I think that's where we're going to leave this today. And we will do more next time in this room and in the rest of the house. So I'll leave you with a little bit of a look and a cliffhanger. Stick around for more to come next time. Thank you all for watching. I love you so much. And we'll see you for another episode in a little while. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed your time here and would like to see more, go ahead and start by hitting that subscribe button. We upload 2 days a week. On Mondays, it's Michael Monday, and on Saturday, it's Susie Saturday. If you want to see even more, we stream 4 days a week on our Twitch channel. It's Firebrand with 2 F's and 2 D's, just like it is here. On Tuesdays, it's Toss Up Tuesdays from 8 to 10 Eastern Time, where Michael plays a variety of games. On Friday, it's Friends Friday from 8 to 10 Eastern Time. That's where we get to play games with our community members. Oftentimes, it's Among Us or Jackbox, and it's always a lot of fun. On Saturday, it's Susie Saturday from 8 to 10 Eastern Time, and that's where I get to play a game, oftentimes a story game, but you never know quite what will show up, but it's always a lot of fun, so I hope you can join me then. And Sundays, that's our series Sunday from 2 to 4 Eastern Time, and that's where we play through a longer game, no matter how long it takes. It's always a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. I love you so much. If you have the time, do those YouTube things like subscribe, ring the bell. You know the drill. And I will see you next time. Bye.